What's happening? It's your dude, the merciless Reese L. Black. Welcome back to the booth. First of all, I just want to go ahead and give a big thank you to the new additional subs that are joining the channel. Welcome to the booth. And I also want to go ahead and give a shout out to those who actually viewed and commented and gave a thumbs up to my Leo season video. It's like, yeah, I know, bro, what you doing dropping videos? Well, I just wanted to go ahead and flex my hip hop rap, flows and everything. My talent as far as a viewer's appreciation, I guess. I've been doing music my whole entire life, but this is just the first time I actually decided I wanted to go into a serious area, and I wanted to drop a video for y'all and drop some songs for y'all, and now I'm dropping a whole project for y'all to be announced in the future and everything. But I want to say thank you for those that viewed the video and gave it a thumbs up. Keep them thumbs up going. Please give it some likes, give it some shares. Go ahead and put some comments. I'll engage with y'all and everything. Let's go ahead and get them views over to 1,000, for that Leo season video. All right. Have you ever wondered, why is Reese's skin always so popping? No? Oh, so you've never sat there and thought about, man, why is this man's forehead and freaking cheekbones always so silky smooth and clear? Man, forget y'all. No, I'm just messing with you. Your dude has actually been on his Teach Hanley kick, and I'm telling you, once you find a skincare regimen that actually works and you stick to it, I'm telling you, you're going to end up getting the results that you've been looking for. Right here, you have the wash that I use daily, and I'll also have the scrub. So if you are interested in getting those same good results, please, in the description down below, make sure you hit the link. It's going to launch you to the Teach Hanley website, and make sure you use the code CO2RAWCAST so you could grab you a discount. And I guarantee you, you'll have a good evening. So today, what do I want to talk about? I wanted to actually talk about something that's kind of a dead horse. I probably spoke about it before and I just don't remember at the moment, but let's go ahead and chop it up about it. Passport brothers, passport posse, or the flued out fellas, whatever they want to call themselves now. So pretty much what's been happening since brothers don't like American black women, black American women, African American women, black modern women, they decide to go ahead and grab them some passports and they go out of the country to go bang. Because I'm just going to keep it real. I really haven't heard of anybody really come back out with a wife. Really haven't heard that yet. I'm sure there are some cases where it's happened, but I'm hearing more about brothers getting passports just to go out and smash. So they complain about not being able to smash the women here in America. So they'll go ahead and grab a passport, go overseas, and they'll smash a woman there. Yo, you do you. But let's go ahead and kill the game right here. Because when you go into some areas of the black manosphere, some of the content creators, you look at the comments by the viewers, you still see black men today actually still having trouble dating. Or smashing, because that's really what's going on. They're having trouble having casual sex. But one of the things I decided to do was go a little bit deeper and analyze some of these cats who be making some of these comments about, bro, that's why I got my passport. I love it over here in Colombia. The girls in the DR are way more easier. The girls in Rio, Brazil, they're way more easier. Y'all need to get up on your passport game. And the thing is, it's funny because they try to convince dudes who already have it going on picking up women. They already have it going on in Atlanta. They ain't having no problems in Chicago, Houston, LA, wherever. They are pretty much picking up with no problem. Basically, the point that I'm making is the ladies like these dudes already. They don't have to have a passport to go somewhere else and use the excuse of the women here in the United States are not feminine enough, quote unquote. All right. But what I wanted to do was I actually wanted to go ahead and give my top 3 characteristics that I kind of notice about these dudes who talk about yo, we need to go fly overseas and and have better success there dating. Entitlement on both sides, on the dudes who have a passport and on the dudes who flew out chicks. All right. And of course, lately you guys be seeing these videos of dudes, if they're real, you guys keep on seeing these videos of men getting mad that they are not, getting the sex after paying for somebody to fly out to their town and see them. Now, the thing is, from what is said, some of these cats have been doing FaceTime videos for months, text messaging for months, phone call for months, and probably even been having like little phone sex here and there, sexting and stuff like that. So the sexual tension has been built. And by the time they end up picking up this woman from the airport, who they paid the flight for, all of a sudden the woman does not want to have anything sexual to do with them. And it's like, why? Now, in my, past life, when we have conversations about sex and you bring it up to the point like, hey, you down or whatever, she's down. Like, I never talked to a woman like that long about sex and having sex talks over the phone, or what do you call it, phone sex. Sorry, I said sex talks over the phone. Phone sex. And when you see me in person, we ain't gonna get down. That's highly rare. It is very highly rare. But now all of a sudden we just have this batch of women that have phone sex, and when you end up flying them out, all of a sudden they want no sex. So it's kind of strange. So that's why when I kind of see these videos uploaded on social media on dudes getting rejected sexually from the women that they fly out, I'm a little bit, skeptic on, the actual, authenticity of the video. So I kind of just think it's just a video for views, or whatever. There's a lot of tales that get put on social media, just for views. I mean, it's entertainment, it's content. That's what it is, right? That's one of the first things I noticed. Since I'm not getting casual sex here, especially since I have not improved myself to be sexually attractive to women, even though it's subjective. But usually in some cases, there are like one attribute that most women will find sexually attractive. Like, you ain't gotta be swole, but you gotta look nice looking, be in shape. You could be in shape with a little gut here and there, but be proportioned. And the thing is, also have your mouthpiece popping. A lot of y'all really can't hold a conversation, especially if you guys try to have it segue into sex. You guys are really not that good. And then next thing you know, you kind of figure, well, I'm in shape, I make 6 figures plus, I'm a high value man, this chick should drop her drawers, especially when I take her out to eat. Screw it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me a passport, and I'm going to fly over to Colombia, fly over to the DR, fly over to Rio. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and flex what I got there. I'm in shape, I'm high value, I think I got a mouthpiece, and they're going to drop the drawers. And apparently, I guess that's what's happening. So you tell me, what is the difference between you here and you over there? A lot of them will say it's the women. The women are more feminine. There's a crap load of freaking feminine women over here in America. It's a trip. I mean, if you want to travel and knock yourself out in trouble, but let's keep the game real. You're going over to the smash. And honestly, I don't think that any of your guys' success rate of sex is really even popping over there overseas. Like, there's just a bunch of women over there just waiting for all of these men who are African American to come over just so they could drop their draws. And if they are, you got to come up with something. Either y'all dropping some cash, or they're coming back over here with you because they want that card. And what are you going to end up doing when she comes across another man over here in the States who got the mouthpiece? When we're talking about sex appeal, yes, it can be very subjective, it can. But we're talking about getting to the point where you're actually getting so deep into a woman's heart and mind that she wants to jump on you. There is no magic word of doing anything like that. I mean, a woman will crave you when she craves you. That's it. It's like, yeah, there are some instances where you can say the right things that may get her turned on, but that's getting her turned on, not every woman. And let me go ahead and keep it a buck. There are some men out there who are not considered athletically built who are still pulling, but some of you guys that fly out and fly them in, you fly out fellas, you fly in fellas. One of the things I am noticing is all of you guys, pause, aren't sexy. I don't, like, if I was going out to a bar, I would not have any of y'all come with me. Just the way you guys going on the comments about women all the damn time just lets me know, oh, you can't even rock with me at a bar or a lounge or whatever. I don't even want to be your wingman or anything like that. You're on your own. The stuff that you say about like the women here, about them, they're too masculine. Western modern black women are way too masculine. Why are you only approaching so-called masculine, modern black women? How come it's 2022? How come a lot of you guys cannot read femininity yet? This is what's happening. A lot of you guys are still leading with this down here. You guys are going after women that you lust for and getting mad that they reject you. Sometimes women out there, there's a little thing called intuition. They can smell the lust off of you. They can they can feel the lust coming out for your breath when you start talking. They know like, oh, he just want to smash. But there's nothing, I don't find anything sexy about him. Now, the thing is, if you guys really want to know what is really considered sexually attractive, this is what you guys need to do. Actually, put it back in your pants, put your brain back in, and just really just think of, and just have a conversation with women. You can even have a conversation about that, like, excuse me, miss, what is considered sexy to a woman? And just see what all those multiple women say, and just get a good idea of which one you may be able to fit in, or which place where you can actually improve at. Because we are all sexy. All men have something sexy about them. You probably just need to tweak something. But hey, get your slugs on point. If y'all know me, y'all know what I mean by slugs. Your smile, your scent, your style, hell, even your shoes. Get it popping, your speech. These are all the things that encompasses possible physical attraction and sexual attraction, right? I'm not the most sexiest man, but I've been called sexy before. Have I been called sexy by a group of women? No. But have I been called sexy by maybe one or two people in that group? Yes, because everybody has their own preference of some sort. And what's actually very, very disturbing is there's a lot of you men out there in the manosphere space who are 30 plus, who lust after chicks. Too many of you guys dudes follow random women on Instagram that you don't know just because she's a baddie. That's sad. And that's another reason that's actually like kind of like clouding your speech. That's what's kind of clouding your swag. I don't follow any hot chicks on the gram randomly. I don't. If you're not a content creator or you're not a friend, I don't follow you. I'm not just going to follow somebody just because they're pretty. That's just my preference, right? But a lot of you men, you guys just follow them just because they're pretty, because you want to look at them. Now, just think about this. When you're approaching a woman that's just as attractive as the women that you follow, what's the first thing on your mind? It's going to be sex, don't lie. And then what's overseas that you're seeing? You guys are going online, on IG, going probably in the little Colombia hashtag or whatever, Colombian women, and you're seeing what's out there. But you're not thinking of wifing up nobody. You're not in your mind saying like, you know what? I wonder if she can hold a conversation. Ain't none of y'all thinking of saying none of that shit. You guys want to have sex. Very, very sexually deprived. But what's sad is you think just because your game is not good here, you're going to take it overseas and do the same thing. Now, granted, I'm not going to sit here and insult the women overseas because I don't know much. We just know what comes back reported by these men, right? A lot of these dudes who are coming back from overseas, they're just telling you the women are more feminine. And apparently they don't go anywhere out here where the women are feminine. Like you go to beaches, there's a lot of femininity. Like there's not a time where I went to South Beach or something like, or Santa Cruz, and I seen a bunch of ratchet ass, masculine, acting ass women running around on the sand. It's like, no, everybody's pretty much laid out in the sun, kicking it. So when these men are talking about all these women are freaking masculine, who are you talking about? If you go to a bar with alcohol and all these girls are drinking, oh yeah, the femininity is not going to stay there. Oh yeah, they going to get on the dance floor and they going to turn up. That's what happens. Nightclubs, same thing. Are you going to places where alcohol or smoke, tobacco, whatever substance, is involved? Oh, damn. Got bit by a damn ant. A lot of you guys complain about which women aren't available to you, but you keep going there. You're a product in your environment. Why don't you fly somewhere else where you know the women are going to be off the hook? Like, for instance, Los Angeles. I've never been to LA and there was just a boatload of masculine women in the spot. It was kind of like all good there, you know what I mean? Same thing with South Beach or whatever. But it's funny because I never hear any of these flued out and fly out fellas talk about what destinations they are at. Like, where are you where you keep on running into like these masculine women or whatever? Like, game us up so we can have a little bit more insight on what you guys are going through. Because if you are in a cow town or some rural area, like someplace that's just not metropolitan, okay, I get it. That means that your numbers are kind of low and you're kind of mad. So of course you're going to end up basing everything off of your experience. I get it. But I haven't heard anybody from like Miami talk about these chicks are too masculine. It's like, well, I've been in Miami. Why are you going to the masculine women section if there is one, you know? And the same thing with like a LA, the same thing with an Atlanta. These are like 3 locations where they always have like a lot of beautiful women, but I rarely hear men complain about women being too masculine there. But really, y'all just mad because women are not dropping the draws fast enough for you. So apparently overseas, these women are just dropping the draws so quick because you are just that sexy. But I do wish they would go, you know, these brothers, passport brothers, whatever you guys want to call yourself. I kind of wish you guys would be a little bit more detailed on what goes on over there. Because I guarantee you, whatever you're going to tell me about the women out there, I guarantee you I'll end up telling you, well, hell, shit, I experienced that shit here. What's the difference? So why are you having such an issue in the same place that I've been in my whole entire life compared to you going overseas? Motherfucker issue. Anyways, that's all I basically wanted to go ahead and talk about. And y'all know how I do. I'm out this piece. Good evening, Mr. Black.